Fala galera, sejam bem-vindos ao Cast DUX Especial em Floripa, diretamente da MT House, apresentado pela DUX, patrocinado pela Low Recovery, Eat Clean, Lenovo e VOR. And I'm here with a very special guest, Tim Dom. Welcome to our house and nice to meet you.
No, thank you for having me. It's always nice being in Brazil, especially here in Florianopolis.
Yeah, how did you feel like coming back here?
It's so good. I mean, the energy along the main road of this morning I did a run and there were so many people there and everyone's riding, running, Ironman, and it's what we love.
You've been here twice, right?
I've raced twice, and in 2018 I came to watch the race as well. So, yeah.
Can we go back to 2017 and talk about that special day? How was that?
I mean, 2017 was good because I was racing for Team Bravo, and it was obviously a Brazilian team with Fabio, Marcus, and some of the other athletes. And 2016, I had a good race here, but I was second, and this was a big focus for me. Mm-hmm. It fitted in my schedule with Kona later in the year. I'll be honest, my goal was to fight for the podium and try and win. I didn't want to come and go crazy fast because every race is different, the course, the weather. So for me, it was about executing a good, solid performance.
And you did.
Yeah, I mean, I had a great swim. I think there was 5 of us out of the water together in 44 minutes. My plan was to attack the bike hard. The first half an hour, I was training in Boulder, Colorado, so high altitude. And we had trained to ride the first 30 minutes closer to 70.3 watts, not Ironman watts, just because I wanted to ride my own race. I had a new bike coach in 2017, Matt Bottrell, who works a lot on pacing for Pro Tour cycling teams and for aerodynamics. So we were ahead of the game, aerodynamics. I had a special suit which eventually got banned by the UCI with silicone here. We'd worked on my position. The bike was the key for me, was to get out, get my head down and just race my race on the bike.
Was it here in Brazil? I knew in Mexico you have a problem with a dog running at you.
No, that was in not in Mexico, in Ecuador.
Ecuador,
yeah. It was funny because the next day there was a 70.3 in Ecuador, I was running. I had a lead on the bike, and I just heard barking, and at the time I'm not a dog person, and I was like, "It's a wild dog." And the backstory is at the far end of the bike course. So we started in town. We went out. We got to a small town. And there were big dogs, and Jimmy Riccatello, the head referee, he was on his moped, and they were chasing him. So in my mind, I was going, "Big dogs!" So I was like, "Ah!" And then I looked down, and it was a little chihuahua.
But made you run fast.
Sure. My heart rate was boom. And the next day in the local paper, it wasn't Tim Don champion. It was Tim Don got chased by a dog.
That's more important.
Yeah.
And now that you're retired, how do you see all the changes that have been made, like with the Pro Series, the PTO, and how do you see the sport now?
I think
as a professional.
As a professional, the sport is in a good place. I think we have Ironman and the Pro Series, and now we have the T100 for the top 20 in the world. So for long course, it's good. And then we still have Roth, Outdoors Triathlon. We still have iconic triathlon in North America, St. Anthony's, non-drafting Olympic. I think it's good. You see now Europe has started the season. All the start list on the men, 75, 80 professional men. On the women, 30, 40, which is a lot. There's opportunity. I think things like this are good because it's now not just win the race, go home, train, win the race, or not podium. You can create an identity on social media, YouTube. Paula Finley has a fantastic YouTube channel. Watch that one. Some of the athletes I coach as well, they have Instagram followers, and it's good. I was worried with the PTO, the T100, because it's only 20 athletes. But I think we've had 2 races, and already we've had lots of names, not the same 20, same 20, same. We have different ones, so I think it's fantastic. It's good.
And also, people can make money with their job. That's the good thing. Like, you have money on the pot.
I think so. I mean, you can. I always, the prize money is fantastic, but you can only control you. And I could be in the best shape ever, but if you beat me, so I think it's still it's not impossible, but you still have to be clever, and you have to try and build relationships up with your sponsors. Try and not sign a 1 year, maybe 2-3 year contract. You get the security. But without a doubt, yes, I think now some of the smaller races, I did a fantastic race in Spain 3 years ago, Pensacola 70.3, and races like that, they see the advantage of having an international athlete, and so they pay for your travel, they give you some appearance fee. There's lots of races which I think, we say all the ships rise on the same tide, so I think if the PTO is successful with T100, all of a sudden, Ironman, Pro Series, and now the smaller races like, I want the pros. So I think it's good. But it's still hard, I think.
Yeah. It's still. And talking about short distance, it's an Olympic year. How do you see the sport? I just saw like Yokohama, like 8 or 9 guys running below 30 minutes, and like it's insane. The level is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I think the top is not crazy faster from 5-6 years ago, because the technology, we are carbon shoes, but also the fueling is better in training and racing. But for me, it's the depth. It's not just Alistair, Javi, Johnny. It's not just, it is, as you said, 8, 9, 10 men. You've got Taylor Knibb, Flora Duffy, Georgia Taylor Brown, Sophie Coldwell, American. I think 7 Germans in the. It's really good. It was disappointing. Abu Dhabi got cancelled, and then in the men's race in Yokohama there was a big crash, and Dorian Connex, the current world champion, he is having he's having a pin like this in his scaphoid.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So he broke his elbow, but he's having to have a pin put in. So, and he's not in it's Olympic year is always. Today there was a big race in Mexico, and it was the team relay. And for example, South Africa had to really try and have a good race, and Jamie Riddle crashed. So maybe South Africa, no team relay. Olympics year is hard, really hard.
Well, I saw the Connex fell, but I didn't know what happened.
It's bad,
It's bad.
And I think also Tyler Mischlechek, and it is important for Canadian, Henry Schumann, the South African, he needed the points for the world ranking. Yeah, it's tough.
It's really tough to get to this point, needing the points. And you're here. Do you want to explain people why are you in Brazil?
Because it's Brazil. I love Brazil. No,
the weather, the sun. It's not sunny.
We
It's
need
London.
the sun.
It's London. We're in London.
No, this is sunny in London.
You're in sunny London, so you're good.
No, a good friend of mine, one of the founders of Super Tri, Leonid, he wants to qualify for Kona again. He's 73 years young, and he always asks me which Ironman. He likes to not do the not the boring ones, but the same. And I said, listen, early season, go to Brazil. He likes fast courses. I said it's an not easy, but it's not technical. It's simple course.
Okay.
The swim is nice. Transition is short.
2 laps on the bike, like as simple as you
And
get.
straight roads. 100% cones, no traffic. The run, oh my God, it's 4 laps. The Brazilians are too crazy. So I've been in Turkey. We were on a training camp with 20 other athletes, and then we flew here with another guy, Constantine. So Leo and Constantine are racing. Feet up now. I've just been shopping for them.
Yeah. he came with 2 big bottles of water and food. Yeah.
Sonia, bananas, oats for the morning. So, and for me, it's an opportunity. I'm good friends with Fabio, Sub-8 Bike Shop. Yeah. So it's always nice to see. And, as a professional, you race all over the world, and there are some races that you really remember. And for me, this is one of them.
Awesome. And how about Super Tri? How is?
Yeah, I mean, I like it. You said Super Tri. It used to be Super League, but now it's Super Tri. This year is going to be crazy. We have 2 new cities, Chicago and Boston in America.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah.
And we have this time only 16 athletes. This is no one knows this. We have 4 teams, 16 men, 16 women. Each team has to have one under 23. So we're trying to get the junior, the development up.
Okay.
The other big thing is now we are pushing the team concept. So the prize money in the team is crazy. I can't say how much, but it is crazy. And each of the teams has been bought by a franchise. So they are not run by Super League. They are run individually. And I have found some investors. So I now have my own Super Tri team. So we're going to be launching that in 2 weeks' time. And we have 2 more teams which have been sold. I can't say who owns them, but you are going to love it. And it's going to be slightly different format of racing. We're going to simplify it, 5 races. We've got Olympic champions, world champions. We've got the best up and coming. We have a Brazilian racing this time.
You can tell me later. Yeah. We're not gonna be quiet. I want to say it to no one. But,
and they might be in my team. I'm just saying.
No, that's amazing. Like what Super Tri brings to the table. It's also when I saw the team concept. It's really interesting. Also to see how to sponsor the sport. The sport. Where are we getting money from? That's interesting. How to not that we have the sponsor that go on the races. No. Who's coming, how is coming, how people can make money and do their real job is to be an athlete. So it's really good to see this.
And I think now with Super Tri, with the franchises, next year we're going to have a salary cap. So you can't have a big owner, very wealthy, and they say, I'm going to buy the best. So you have to, as a manager, tactically pick spend your money. But I'm like running the team. You have to do the travel, the accommodation, the kit, the media, it's crazy, man. It's easier being an athlete. And Super Tri really likes to look after the athletes. Another thing Super Tri are doing this year is if one of the athletes signs a contract to race and they win a medal at the Olympics, they get a bonus. And it's not for the Olympics, because it's a special thing and it means so much to the athlete, and they want to support the athletes, encourage them and let them feel that they want to race Super Tri and be a part of the series.
Amazing. I'm already curious how it's going to be. So 2 weeks, I'm going to wait until 2 weeks, but it's really nice. I wanna thank you for being here with us, and thank you, Fabio, also that big connection. Really nice to. I saw you in Kona. I think we talked in Kona, but you talked to a lot of people in Kona. I know that. And I was like, oh, it's Tindom, man. It's Tindom. And see you here and having this opportunity to talk to you. I'm a big fan of athletes. I'm on the guy that it's the guy. I want to picture with him. I want to watch it. I'm the fan. I'm the real fanboy. Let's say like this. And really nice to see you here. And what you did here was amazing. It still is. It's still your time here. No carbon plates. No ring
Disc
brakes.
Ring brakes.
Fast and
old school.
So thanks a lot for your time.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
Who's gonna win?
Okay, I'm gonna say on the female side, for me, Pamela is like in another level, another league over there. On the male side, I'm gonna go Brazilian. Of course. I do have
1, 2, 3 Brazilian or a little Argentinian sneaking in.
I think Takon is gonna be on the top 3 as well, like really strong. Like the top 3 for me, they raced together on 7.3 Peru. Now it's like Colucci in first, Takon in second, and Fernando Todi got 4th.
Okay.
So now they are here together again. So I would say I'm going with Fernando Todi. So
I like it.
I think the underdog, like he said, like put the pressure with the big guys. I'm here.
Relax, in the shadows.
So maybe on another podcast, I said another name. I'm here. I'm here. But for me, it's between like Colucci and Todi.
Yeah, it's close.
But I think Todi is on his 7th Ironman, and he's developing.
Yeah. Understanding, learning the racing,
and if I just feel like maybe it's his shot.
He's ready.
At the time. He's ready. He's training a lot, and he was top 3 here once, and I think.
Let's see on Sunday.
Do you want to say yours? Oh.
I think you know more, but the names. That's who I've
Yeah.
looked at, and I think Pamela at the moment. Seems to be very. I saw her this morning from a distance, and she seemed calm, ready to race. And yeah, Ronaldo. I trained with Ronaldo 2005, 2006 in Switzerland when he was training there. When he was, he was still tall, but he was young. I mean, I think it's going to be a good race. You want a nice, I always say best of mechanical luck, no mishaps. Yeah.
So, galera, esse foi o MTCast especial com Tim Dom. Thanks. Do you want to say anything in Portuguese? No Portuguese.
Pontiquejos, my favorite. I love them.
Valeu, galera. Thanks.